Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Crash Davis makes his big league debut right after this. Trevor Bauer gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 12:05.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Amos Sadler is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Zobrist is there, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25.
Digging in now, Amos Sadler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Right side, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Third, the catcher, Crash Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Crash Davis. And the anticipation has been high for this at-bat for him and for fans alike. He is a highly touted prospect, and this is his first major league appearance.
You know, Matty, the talent's undeniable with this guy. High round draft pick, but nothing's given once you get to this point. A lot of people are super excited to see if he could be one of the faces of the future of this organization.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Brian Sung, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Digging in, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
The pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Santiago, the runner at second with 1 away. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner hit hard down the left field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
1 out and a runner on second base. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Jesse Padilla. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Oliver Alvarez, 1-0 the count. Two out here and a runner at second. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Wells is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Daniel Tillman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 2.
So striding in, Alonzo Wells. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Here's the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Alvarez. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. In now, Carlos Trejo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's inside.
Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Sadler is right there, 1 down.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 1-1. To third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Standing in now, Trevor Bauer. Fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now in the box, Miguel Castillo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Mariano Abreu.
So digging in now, Mariano Abreu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2. The count.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it, as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Into the box now, Brian Sung. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Alvarez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
One and one coming now to Hosmer. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in the switch hitter, Amos Sadler. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. First pitch on its way. Ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
2 balls, no strikes.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Hosmer is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Crash Davis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 1. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Down, call.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The set and the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The left fielder.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
To the plate now, Daniel Tillman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ready for another chance? Alonzo Wells. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Three runs already home here. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 2. Striding in once again, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Santiago.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And he's safe.
So frustrating, D-Roy. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
J.C. Embry is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roy. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Santiago ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He is safe at the plate, and they've tied it. And he will score as well. And they've gone ahead here by a run. It's 4-3.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Sadler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Oliver. Alvarez.
Standing in, Oliver Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball three.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball four.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Scooped up. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 3. Some Igawa is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 45, Some Igawa.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
Carlos Trejo.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey,
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Miguel Castillo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh-1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Mariano Abreu, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Brian Sung, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Padilla is there, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here now is the pitcher, Sum Igawa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Davis has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Now the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Adam Greenberg. Now a bunt attempt here. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he pops it up. Castillo has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Luke Little is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. 1-1.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much
Now
velocity in the game. That was a
25.
96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate now, Amos Sadler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Buckner is under it, no problem, 1 away.
The catcher, number 17, Crash Davis.
Digging in once again, Crash Davis. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the stretch.
That's high. That's the ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Tillman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
1-0.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Yeah.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in now for San Diego, Alonzo Wells, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Four runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And that's in there, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
To the plate now, Carlos Trejo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And there's ball 2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Miguel Castillo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Padres on top, 5-4. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Freddie Santiago. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, Embry.
Digging in and looking for more, J.C. Embry. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
In now, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Larry Valdez is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 44, Larry Valdez.
Into the box now, Mariano Abreu. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brian Son.
Christopher Holman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down the third baseline.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Now the pitch.
Full count.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eric Hosmer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now at the plate, Amos Sadler, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
That's the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. From the stretch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Crash Davis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 5-4. Robert Addison enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Robert Addison.
Leading off the inning, Jesse Padilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Oliver Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Oliver Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ben Zobrist will be next. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman,
The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. He's running. The bouncer to the left side. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Line to the right side, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Alvaro Ojeda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 39, Alvaro Ojeda.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Adam Greenberg. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Phil Mortensen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 4, Phil Mortensen.
TJ Brinkley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Brinkley.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. That misses. 2-0. Mortensen stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Jeremy Perez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 39, Jeremy Perez.
And that misses for ball 1. One and one the count. No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Number 11, Robbie Bowser.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Settling in now, Miguel Castillo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hard hit ball to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ricky Ventura comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Mariano Abreu will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And that's through into right field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Marty Oliver will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. In there, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Buckner is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Willie Villarreal will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Willie Villarreal.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. nearly got the inside but ruled the ball. Ventura, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Amos Sadler will be next. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Tim Alford will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Clarence Bradshaw will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 4.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
In a pitcher's worst nightmare, you could never imagine being part of this kind of an inning. Yet here he is, alone on the mound, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He might be the loneliest man on the planet right now. That's not a fun place to be.
Ronnie Wickert comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Wickert.
Pedro Rodriguez will come on as a pinch hitter.
Rodriguez.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Forkball misses, 1-1. 8 runs already in this inning. This pitch is popped up. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jeremy Perez.
Michael Freeze will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 24, Michael Freeze.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fork ball. 1 and 2
1
now.
ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2. Robbie Bowser would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That was a great battle right
Now
there. He
batter,
tried to get him to
the
chase,
third
but
baseman.
he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk.
Bowser.
Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Lester
attention,
Jeffers will look for
Pinch
some
hitting for the
2-out
Padres.
magic here as he'll pinch
Number
hit with 2
22,
gone and a runner at first.
Lester Jeffers.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the second baseman, Miguel Castillo.
Into the box, Miguel Castillo, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready with the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1.
3 balls.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 13-5. Willie Villarreal remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing right field,
Tim Alford will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Free. Now in center field,
Pedro Rodriguez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 9, Pedro.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Lester Jeffers. Now at first base,
Andreas
18,
Calderon will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
56,
Lauren Webb is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Lee Leal is also into the ballgame, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Ronald Casilla will also enter as he takes over at third base. Charles Malone is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. Travis James is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Travis James.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Line drive to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Chris Tan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
10.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a flare out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Anthony Strange will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Anthony Strange.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Line toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Prince Fielder will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Fielder.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
There aren't many hitters in this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
Dexter Fowler will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The count now at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 13-7. Travis James stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now playing right field.
Chris Tan stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now in right field, number 12, Chris.
Mario
Tan.
Feliz
Now
is
in
also
center
into the ball game as he'll
number
likely go
15,
the rest of the way
Travis
behind the plate.
Jay. Now at shortstop, number 84,
Tyler Coleman
Chris
is into the game as well as he's the
Fielder.
new first baseman.
Now at first base, number 21, Tyler.
Christopher
Coleman.
Moran is also into the
Now at
game as he
shortstop,
takes over at
number
short.
2. Now catching, number 13, Mario.
Coming to the plate now, Mariano Abreu. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for San Diego, the shortstop, Mariano Abreu.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Pete Armstrong is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 5, Pete Armstrong.
Standing in now, Lorne Webb. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Forkball close, but it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Villarreal.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Villarreal. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1-2. The count.
but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Lionel Wynn is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center field,
Michael Love is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
now pitching for San Diego, number 37, Michael Love.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Jason Kipnis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The pitcher, 0-0.
Sito Suzuki will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sito Suzuki.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Love has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Comes set and the 0-1.
Outside. That's the ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Nicholas Horner will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Malone is there, 1 away. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in, Pete Armstrong, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shake. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force me to single.
Charles Smith will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 8 full. The Padres on top, 13-8. Charles Smith will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 25.
Walter Slayton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. James Tan is also into the ball game, as he'll assume duties in left field. Into the box, Lee Leal. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering, as this is his first major league at-bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 9, Pedro Rodriguez.
Kevin Montalvo is into the game as a defensive replacement now, as he takes over in right.
Number 17, Kevin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch.
Go outside.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On the ground to third. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charles Malone.
At the plate, Charles Malone. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
To the plate now, Ronald Casilla, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Out of play. The next 0-2. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Enrique Acevedo will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Tyler Coleman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
At the plate, Christopher Moran. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
You know, Matty, I know he was picked in the middle rounds, but talking to some guys around the cage, when this guy put his first professional uniform on, everything clicked for him. He's an offensive force, and I expect big things out of him.
The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the catcher, Mario Feliz.
Now batting, Mario Feliz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
Outside. Ball.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Yeah.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1.
Hit it right. Full count.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Smoke toward third. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
13-8, the final score in this one. The Padres scored a lucky 13 in this one. Robert Addison is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.